I think it was is shocking to some that Donald Trump would do what he did in here, but I don't think it should be. Donald Trump did what Donald Trump does. First of all, he ignored facts. He, like any good fascist leader, made it seem as if everything was great. The trains are running on time. The economy's up. Bread is cheap. Fish on every plate. Uh, who cares what that pesky Bureau of Labor Statistics says? Who cares what um, is happening overseas? Who cares what your reality is in front of you? I'm going to give you a different reality and demand that you hear it. It was very domestic focused, very, very domestic focused State of the Union address. You heard very little about what was happening overseas, very little happening in the Middle East. Of course, he did his Iran rhetoric, but outside of that, you didn't hear much. Again, he ignored what was actually happening in the economy. He also ignored the fact that voters right now have a very low confidence rate in Donald Trump, specifically around uh, issues in the economy. So it was interesting, but there was lots of drama. He chastised Democrats for not standing up at certain times, playing into the narrative that Democrats are wrong and unpatriotic, etc. And so he waged war with those Democrats on over there so that he wouldn't have to deal with his own problems on this side of the aisle. He engaged in fear mongering, deep fear mongering, particularly around immigration, effectively saying, look, you should be thanking me because I'm saving you from these monsters. And if you don't appreciate that I'm saving you from these monsters, then shame on you too. So it was thing after thing after thing that that frankly was beneath the dignity of anyone who calls him or herself a principled leader. Now, I don't expect much from the American presidency. I don't expect much from American politicians or any politicians. So it didn't shock my conscience. It wasn't outside the step of what people do, but it was nonetheless disturbing. I was so grateful, so grateful, so grateful to see people stand up. Congressman Al Green standing up, holding up a sign, affirming the dignity of Black people by saying, we're not apes. Of course, he was carried out. Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar, two of my faves in all of politics, stood up. They pushed back. They challenged him. The way Ilhan shouted him down for what he was doing in Minnesota and had the temerity to say, you killed 2 American citizens. That needed to happen, and it did. And again, I'm grateful for it. So salute to everybody who was courageous in this moment of cowardice. It's not unnoticed. We'll just say that it didn't go unnoticed.